Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, Danville Office Equipment, First Southern National Bank, Garrard County Health Department, Sutton Pharmacy, Farmers National Bank, Marksberry Farm, DocuBit, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrard County Basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all dealmaker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank. Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit DocuBit.com for more information.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the second half of tonight's doubleheader, where the Garrard County Golden Lions are playing host to the Casey County Rebels. First game tonight saw the Lady Rebels of Casey County knock off the Lady Lions of Garrard County by the score of 64-60. We have Jeff Jacobs, Caleb Gresham, the main man Ian Alcorn, and Sky Bolin here to bring you a little bit of basketball action. Coach, Ian, let's talk just a second here about the Garrard County Chamber keys to the game.
Get on the Bob Allen pregame show.
The Bob Allen pregame show, which you told me that and I already forgot. So the Garrard County Chamber keys to the game, Ian, it's just something for Garrard County. It's been getting out quickly, getting out into a good start, and then setting down, defending, and rebounding.
Yeah. I think that for Garrard County, with the loss of Boatley and Skeens, I think rebounding will be a huge part throughout the game. I think, if there's a loose ball, all 50-50 balls, I think Garrard County is going to have to go get them to have a chance in this game and just be strong and be tough. Boatley and Skeens are both tough players, and so two of the toughest on the team, and to lose them can really have an impact. So I think the people behind them, it's just next man up and kind of step up and, be just as strong.
Now, they said Skeens is supposed to make some action, be back in action tonight. So he's not going to start, but he'll be able to play some. I know Demarion had his surgery, if I'm not mistaken, it was either yesterday or on Wednesday. Prayers out to my man, Noodle.
Yeah, praying for you, buddy.
He'll make a quick recovery. Just a great athlete, a great student, but even better dude, as he is a fantastic young man. We really, really hope he gets back 100% quickly as Noodle. And, the Noodle got hurt there in the Bull County basketball game, and he was playing phenomenal.
He was having a whale of a game.
Had 15, 16, 17 points, was kind of doing whatever he wanted to do. So Noodle is a big part of this basketball team. And so, like you say, next man up, but that man better have some big shoes, right?
Yeah.
Because Noodle will guard you. He would defend.
Yeah.
He could score.
Yeah.
And he could rebound the basketball.
I know in practice, I didn't like him being in front of me. He's a good he's a good defender. And I
Did
think
you say, man, would you go guard somebody else?
yeah. That's why, sometimes you got to tap him on the shoulder and be like, hey,
calm
go
down.
guard somebody else.
Yeah, starting lineups for Casey County tonight is number 0, Owen Willoughby, a freshman. Number 1, Reagan Randolph, a senior. Number 3, Ethan Hatter, a 6'3" junior. Number 11, Carson Beeler, a 6'1" sophomore. And I'm missing one out there, but we'll figure it out. There it is, number 4, Noah Pennington, a 6'2", 160-pound senior. The Casey County Rebels coming tonight, basketball action with the 3-18 record, as they are 1-10 in their region. Garrett County coming in tonight's contest 5-16, 0-9, as Garrett County looking for their first regional win, as they will be starting Montgomery, no, and Colin, no, and Jaden, no, Stacy and Caldwell for the Garrett County Golden Lions. Ian, it's a it's a youth movement. As we said, we only have one senior on the team.
Yeah.
But he looks like he's starting 3 sophomores, a junior, and another junior. So lots of young talent here.
Yeah. I think it only help for the future. Next year, you got, like you said, the No boys. The No's are a strong family. I think that next year you give them some time. With Jaden being a senior next year, you give him some time. Kind of let him do what he does, and then the 2 younger ones kind of get them going. I think that'll be a good trio right there.
Sam Montgomery gets the tip for Garrett County, and quickly is Colin Montgomery. Colin Montgomery is actually a golfer from England, but that was Colin. No,
Can you tell he likes coffee?
Yeah, Colin Montgomery. One of them. I like. He's a good golfer. He was one of the more unlikable characters that was ever out there. Speaking of a likable character, that is a Charlie Burton with a carry call there on number 1. Carries the basketball back over to Garrett County. Zach Stacy running the point guard duties here. 2-3 zone is Casey County.
We're going to repeat some of our First Southern Community Spotlight shout-outs from the girls to the boys broadcast.
Turnover there as Willoughby is able to take that pass and go the length of the floor. As that's a good-looking 6'4" freshman.
Yeah, he sure is. I mean, was it his brother that was the quarterback a couple years ago?
Yeah, it was.
He kind of came down hard on his leg, it looks like, a little bit.
He is a little bit ginger there.
That's kind of how I look like when I get out of bed in the morning.
Get out of bed. That's just how I get out of a chair for the most part. No, with the basketball over top of his head as they're going to swing it. Caldwell trying to work on that left side on Hatter. Middle to No, back to Jaden No, as Jaden gets away with steps, and he does not, as those steps were called, as that turns the basketball over to Casey County.
So our first Southern Community Spotlight shout-out, the Garrett County Marching Band kind of had a big reveal. Scott had picked that it was going to be Toy Story.
I think it was a good call.
It was going to be the Deadliest Show. We were both wrong. It's Ride the Wave.
Ride the Wave. As you can prepare to see many photos of Chris Vance in his Hawaiian shirts,
swim shorts,
all that good stuff. As he'll be right on top of Jay. No, steps in the lane, shoots the lane, as he's going to get down the lane for a layup that'll be contested and it'll be fouled. That'll take Jaden Noe to the line to shoot 2 to tie this basketball game. Mike Grimes says, let's go, boys. Get a big win. Go, GC.
You know, Scott, what I really liked right there is Jaden kind of had a steal, had a breakaway, but he kind of slowed down. Yeah. He wanted contact.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he wanted to kind of draw a foul against Casey County, maybe for the and one, which we learned earlier, Scott. It's not a soup and sandwich.
Not a soup and sandwich,
it's the
as they say. Second free throw is up and good as well. Tie basketball game here. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter as we're just getting underway here with the nightcap of Garrett County Golden Lions and the Casey County Rebels. As that is going to be Willoughby for a long three, no good, and out comes Zach Stacey. He's going to push the tempo here for the Golden Lions as they're swinging into secondary break. As Flashing Caldwell, ball gets knocked away. Here comes Casey County in. A little bit sloppy this evening for both teams.
I think both teams just trying to kind of find their rhythm on offense, and both teams are kind of being really aggressive on the defensive end.
Sam Montgomery with a really nice rebound.
That's a Marksberry Farm strong rebound.
Extra pass to Caldwell.
When you think of Marksberry Farm, you think of the strong man, Leonard Harrison.
Yeah, man.
Arm wrestler himself.
I forgot how you draw that correlation. Now I get it. I'm glad you reconnected for me.
And tenderloin sandwiches. That one goes in.
I saw the look on your face, Jeff.
That one grew legs and rolled over the rim as Garrett County with a 4-2 lead here early in the first half, first quarter. However you want to say it. As Zach Stacey, nice job defensively. Good job by Sam Montgomery there.
Good job holding his ground.
Yeah. Sam Montgomery, man, has turned out to be he's a big old boy.
Good-looking kid.
You know, and a lot of times you see kids and you look at their height, but I always look how long they are.
Yeah, I agree.
And if you look at Sam is extremely long.
And I think he's grew a little bit
I
since
agree.
last year.
Oh, no doubt. I don't think there's no doubt.
I haven't seen him, much since last year, but it looks like he's grew a couple inches.
Great young man. Garrett County with a really good defensive effort here in this possession. As just as I say that, Willoughby gets loose and is able to score.
Willoughby's got all 4 points for Casey County.
4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Garrett County all knotted up with the Rebels of Casey County.
Oh, my goodness. Did you just see your check in there, Scott?
I have not yet.
Oh, man.
Zach Stacey,
the man, Batman himself, Jim Freeman, is on the road traveling to North Carolina with Asbury University.
I love Jim Freeman, and listen,
it's
buddy,
I love you, Jim.
It'll be okay. We beat up on those old nasty Vols tomorrow.
I didn't even think about that.
We're gonna beat up on those nasty Vols, but I'll still love you, Jim Freeman.
Well, that's what Jim says here. He says, "Go Lions."
Did he really?
Go Eagles. Go Cats.
Oh yeah, see, what a great dude.
He's a great guy.
He knows we love him. As a matter of fact, if you hadn't had a chance to get out there and see the Eagles of Asbury, man, they are so much fun to watch. As that is ball's going to be tipped. That is not over and back. There's no possession on the shot, and that was a tip. So that's not over and back.
So, Ian, do you think that was over and back?
No.
I don't think so.
So it was not over and back. So here's a little bit raw. When it is shot, when the basketball is shot, there's no possession, correct?
That's right.
So on Sam Montgomery jumps to get the basketball, he tipped it, which is not considered possession. So therefore, nobody had possession. So went over and back. Garrett County should have kept possession.
Yeah.
I
think that's a rule a lot of coaches may not even know.
It is. It's a weird deal. Anytime the shot goes up, possession is actually nullified. But anyway, that's just kind of my soapbox.
Hey, he's on the soapbox.
back to
Asbury University. Man, they're so fun to watch. I went and watched them at Kimmelsville University of Harrodsburg earlier this year. Love seeing Jim on the sideline. Like I said, that's my brother. And, man, I mean, you talking about an up-tempo basketball team, likes to shoot the three, gets up down the court, plays good defense. They are fun to watch.
And they've got lots of kids that can score the basketball. Lots of kids that can score. They get downhill really well. They play with a really fast tempo. Just good basketball, man.
Hey.
Also, Chad Mays with the girls. He does a great job.
And if I'm not wrong, they just got to transfer Luke Enfield.
They did.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. You're exactly right.
And, they also got Aiden Sloan, which is a
Man,
former Garrett County kid.
Yeah, he was a Garrett County kid way back in the day.
And
wasn't
he's
he?
one that can score the ball.
Man, Ian's spitting facts.
Man, listen, don't show us up, dude.
Come on,
Calm down. You need to slow down.
I've got to smell a conspiracy here, Scott.
You need to slow down. 6-4 is your score. 2 minutes to go here in the
Good kick.
first quarter. Long three by no good. Crashing the board is going to be Zach Stacy. Referee Charlie Burton's going to say he stepped on the line. It'll be back over to Casey County Rebels.
Hey, we mentioned this earlier. Again, First Southern Community Spotlight shout out to our man J.J. Edwards. Celebrated a big birthday this past week.
Hey, I'll take every one of them, my friends.
There you go. J.J. all day.
That's right.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, buddy.
You don't sing? Should we sing to him on there?
Yeah, we better not. We've already got quite a few listeners on here. We don't want them to be get out of there. Up the top is going to be Randolph as he's trying to get a count on no, as Colin No sticks his hand in there quickly to knock the basketball away from Carson Beeler, but it'll stay with the Casey County Rebels.
Irvin Group scoreboard has 1 minute and 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Casey County 6, your Garrett County Gold Lions 4.
Willoughby with a long three front iron, and there it is.
Rebound.
Montgomery again.
Marksberry
I'll tell you
farm
what, dude,
rebound.
he gets way up there as Stacy's going to have it knocked away, and picking it up is going to be Willoughby as he goes right into no. He does a nice job of creating that contact and forcing a foul, which will send Willoughby to the line.
Scott,
to shoot two.
I want to give a shout out to Kristen McCullum.
Yeah, no doubt.
Coach McCullum, Garrett Middle School cheer coach, man, had a well of a season. Took
Did
the
a great
team,
job.
finished in the top 10 in the state, announced her resignation, spent a little bit more time with her family this week. And, man, I tell you, and I'm not speaking necessarily from a Garrett school administrator. I'm speaking more from a dad. Just what she done with the girls, what she did with my daughter.
That's right, great
always
job.
will be grateful and in debt to Kristen McCullum. Job well done.
Absolutely. Job well done. We sure appreciate that as Willoughby's second free throw is up, and it is good. To the table is going to be Bryson Wesley. Yeah, Bryson Wesley, as he's going to replace Willoughby.
He's got 6 of the 8 points.
Our man Sean Sinkhorn says, hey, fellas, so let's go Lions. He's had a rough couple of weeks with dialysis. He hasn't felt well.
Yes, we
But,
are.
man, we sure appreciate you, buddy, and we're going to be praying for you. As Caldwell's going to pull from deep, and it's no good. That's going to be out of bounds.
What a trip that Sink went on up in Indianapolis.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I enjoyed seeing his Facebook post. Man,
that was awesome.
Yep.
No, you're exactly right. Mike Grimes, and I kind of forgot about this. He said he misses being up here running the clock. He used to keep the book for about 20 years. I remember that, Mike. I'm glad you
appreciate all you did
that,
over the years, Mike.
Brought that memory back to us. As into the game for Garrett County is going to be Skeens as he makes his first trip in after he got banged up a few games ago.
Yeah, that shot touched everything except the bottom of the net.
Garrett County trying to get a bucket here as they've went cold, as they're going to say that's a jump ball. Good call. Sean says it was a great time, amazing time in Indiana. As he was up there, Coach, we've been to where they were at. As we had been to the field house
The
up
Hinkle
there.
Field House. We well walked in, and they invited us to go stand on the court.
We were standing right.
That's how I remember.
We really were. I mean, we were on the court. I don't know if the inviting part, but
we had some strange looks. Like, are they supposed to be out there?
And there we were not. So 41 seconds to go. Casey County with the basketball and the lead as Jaden No is going to knock that one out of bounds.
Hey, one of my foundational beliefs in life is do it with confidence.
Do it with confidence. So act like you're supposed to be there.
Sounds more like ask forgiveness later.
Well, to be fair, there wasn't a ball game going on.
There wasn't a game.
The door was open. So that's all we'll say there.
One door was open.
Yeah, we had to look for it. 30 seconds to go. Garrett County trails 8-4. Jaden No, new ball movement there. Skeens is going to line one up and fire off the back iron. As the ball is going to go off of Casey County. Actually, it's going to go off of Garrett County.
I think it was off on Casey County. I agree with your first assertion there, Scott.
So Casey County will inbound the basketball. 21.1 seconds to go in. What's some what do you see here with Garrett County? What we got to do to score some buckets?
One thing I was just thinking, Garrett County has faced a lot of adversity, through the season.
Yes.
In the beginning of the season, when you look at the record and you look at the, the injuries and a first-year head coach. But one thing about them, they fight.
Hell, they do fight.
They play hard.
They play really, really hard.
That's one thing from a coach. That's all you can ask. You may not, be happy with every outcome of every game, but if your guys fight, I think that's all you can ask for.
as that's going to be a timeout with 2 seconds to go, 30-second timeout. We'll be here. You know, we always talk about, and I love to give him a hard time, but head coach McCray is a phenomenal young man. He's a great coach.
A lot of energy.
Lots of energy. He's really, really knowledgeable about the game of basketball, even though he kind of cut his teeth with old Rick Pitino.
Was that at Kentucky?
No, it wasn't. He got him in the bad years. but you know, honestly, we say that in jest. Honestly, when you watch Coach McCray's practices, you can see a lot of Coach Pitino's defensive, all of his stuff that he does. His practices are so organized, and the kids play so hard.
Even a sideline presence sometimes.
Oh, it's fun to watch, man. I'm telling you, it's fun to watch. His practices are really, really good.
I need to give him my Fitbit before the next game. I keep saying it because I need some steps here.
He likes getting up and down through there, doesn't he?
He does.
2 seconds, going to be tipped out there to the top. It's going to be slung. Casey County's Reagan Randolph, and no good. And with that, at the end of first quarter, Garrett County trails 8-4. Here are the Casey County Rebels. When we come back, it'll be time for second quarter action here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks. Time for second quarter action as Casey County will inbounds the basketball, leading 8-4 here on your Urban Group scoreboard.
Jaden O had all 4 points for Garrett County. Willoughby had 6 of the 8 for Casey, and Randolph had the other 2 for Casey County.
Randolph with the basketball here, working on Jaden O as Caldwell comes out of there with a steal. Working down the middle of the floor as he's going to get down.
Let's go.
And a Whitaker bank shot.
That's a strong move there.
Really strong move by Caldwell.
That's a Whitaker bank shot. That's right.
As Randolph gets picked up by Skeens. Ball rotation is going to be picked up by Stacy. Montgomery fighting for the rebound. He's a wiry dude.
He is.
I'm telling you right now. Montgomery.
He's got a nose for the ball, too.
Well, and here's the thing. Well, yeah, you're right. Here's what I was about to say. He doesn't care to stick his nose in there.
He sure don't.
No. He's very, you look at him, and he's wiry. He doesn't look extremely physical, Ian, but he doesn't care to mix it up.
No, yeah, it looks like, he's, not the biggest kid, when you go to muscle-wise, but he, like you said, he doesn't care to stick his nose in there, and that's what you want as a coach, is someone that'll, plays more than their size, someone that'll fight.
And he still reminds me of somebody that's still learning. Like he's got he's only starting to get a little bit of what he's going to be able to get.
And he's young. He's a young guy.
Yeah, oh no, he is. But he gets his hands on about everything, which is really, really impressive. Good young man, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for him.
Bright future.
7:02 to go here in the second quarter as we'll be back into the game for the Rebels as he's going to be drawing the assignment on Caldwell. There he is again.
Is that Oscar Schwebe or is that Sam
Montgomery? Yeah, I know. Montgomery is, like I said, he gets his hands on everything. Good extra pass to No. To Skeens. I talked to No the other day, and, we were talking about just he really likes his team and their aggressiveness. How they are continuing to learn every day. Nice pass inside out, 3 to Skeens.
DOE 3.
Rolls that baby around and flushes it down. That's a Garrett County lead, 9-8. just rhyme there, Ian. Did you see
Hey, I like that.
What you know about
Spit
that?
them. Spit those lyrics.
Man,
Let's go.
Man, oh,
You
man.
talk about Jaden O. Jaden O. I was able to play with him, for longer than 3 years in high school, ever since through middle school as well. But he's just a positive kid, and I think.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You say he likes his team. They could, their record, the team's record is not going to change his answer. About what he likes in his team. I think
100%.
He's a positive kid, and he's going to play for the team. He's not a kid that plays for him. I think that he's going to do what's best for the team, and he's a great guy to have on the team.
100%. Casey County comes out 2-2-1 press. Garrett County handles it well.
That's deep.
Turns it over there at the basket.
Goodness.
That's going to be a turnover, a three by Randolph. As that'll be a full timeout. Garrett County will take one too. 5:55 to go here in the second quarter. Garrett County trails Casey County 11-9. This is the Countryside BP Studios here at Garrett Middle School and Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks. 5:50 to go here in the second quarter. Garrett County's possession. Handling the pressure again with no problem. As Jaden O misses one short on the layup, followed by Sam Montgomery.
With a Whitaker bank shot.
With his first bucket of the night. Slade Skeens comes out with the basketball as it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Casey County State. Garrett County possession. Jeremy Preston chimes in and says, let's go, GC.
Go. Let's go.
5:34 to go here in the second quarter.
Get in there.
Heat check!
DOE 3.
14-11 as Garrett County bringing this full court pressure has bothered Casey County.
Yeah, Coach McCrae's teams like to play fast, so he's trying to pick up the pace of this game.
As that one's going to be off the side of the backboard, going to go out of bounds.
Hey, give a big shout out here to the Garrett Middle School basketball team, another first Southern Community Spotlight. Shout out, big week ahead with the 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade kind of entering in the conference tournaments. Hey, 7th grade having a whale of a season, number 1 seed going into the conference tournament. We'll be hosting here at Garrett Middle School next weekend. We'll be giving some information out to invite everybody to come out and watch this.
Great look by Jaden O to Sam Montgomery. And Sam, that's one of the few things that he's done incorrectly tonight is it just went off his hands, but Sam thought he was coming out. He said, no. Coach McCrae said, stay in there, kid.
Hey,
you're doing great stuff.
How good is it to see our main man, Brandon McGlone, down there
covering
the game for the Garrett Central record?
No doubt. I tell you what, it doesn't get any better. I just really, really like Brandon. That ball's going to be pressured, be almost knocked out of bounds, as that is a cluster, which is going to end in – it's a fumble. It's going to end in possession of a timeout, full timeout. Casey County will take 1-2, 14-11, your score. 4:49, we come back. Ian Alcorn's going to take us into halftime with play-by-play. This is Garrett County Golden Lion basketball here on Main Street Media TV.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
And welcome back, folks. Coming out of a Farmers National Bank timeout, and back to play-by-play by Ian Elkhorn.
Garrett County still kind of bringing the pressure here. Casey County kind of beats it. There's going to be a block by Slade Skeens. Slade tried to take a charge right there. It didn't work out in his favor. But Garrett County still trying to pressure Casey County and trying to get the turnovers and maybe try to get some easy buckets at the rim on the other end.
Garrett County's really trying to speed Casey County up, trying to make Casey County feel uncomfortable. And you're right, Slade did a great job of hustling and getting back. Just was a little bit late, maybe getting set up.
Yeah. And like Mr. Bowen said, Garrett County, Casey or Mr. McCrae's team likes to play fast, and I think that it helps when you got some fast players and you have guys that'll hustle, getting up and down the court. In which, like you've seen, Skeens right there, kind of hustling, getting back, and that's why Coach McCrae's kind of able to play that way because he has guys that'll hustle and get back on defense.
It's good to see Skeens back. He's made a positive impact already in this basketball game.
He impacts the game.
Yeah.
Now listen, Ian. My name's Caleb. Scott.
My name's Scott O'Scott, according to
I guess I'm just kind of used to it.
Hey, we're all in this thing together right now.
That's exactly right.
Used to the Mr. and Mrs.
That's okay. Well, I'm definitely not Mrs.
I'm getting called a lot worse, trust me.
2-point basket there by Casey County. Casey County leads Garrett County 15-14 here in the second quarter with just over 4 minutes to play. Zach Stacy with the ball. Skeens will shoot another three. Gets off the back rim. No with the rebound, though. Passes it over to Stacy.
This game has kind of seen runs. Garrett will make a 4 or 5 point run, and then Casey County makes a 4 or 5 point run. So it's kind of been a unique game for that
and
regard.
That's how basketball is. A lot of coaches tell their teams and preach to their teams that basketball is a game of runs. Every team's going to go on a run, but when it matters late in the fourth, there's a three there by No. You got to be able to get stops, and that's what matters the most.
I was going to go down there and throw something at Jaden No if he didn't shoot that ball. He's passed up too many tonight.
Honestly, he almost reminds me of Reed Shepard at times. He tries to create for others so much. Sometimes he needs maybe to be a little bit more selfish.
And Jaden's a great shooter.
Yes, he is.
I've seen him in practice, knock down multiple in a row and, just scrimmages or little shooting games we'll play. So, he needs to shoot it when he's open. And like you said, he remind people of Reed. Strong
look
rebound
at
by
Oscar Schwebe down there.
Samuel Schwebe. Actually like Oscar Montgomery.
Yeah,
I think Oscar Montgomery would be better.
I think so. I like
Samuel
that.
Schwebe.
Yeah.
I tell you, he's the Marksbury Farm man. He's getting some big, strong rebounds there.
Dude, I tell you what, they don't want to catch one of those bony elbows either.
No.
You probably had one of those in practice.
Oh. Casey County able to turn, or Garrett County.
Just unfortunate by Jones.
County over, but
slipping right there.
Loses it. Casey County kind of drives to the basket and able to get a layup.
That's 7 points now for Randolph.
All tied up here, Ian. Garrett County has held the lead here for the most part of this first half.
I think they're doing a great job with the pressure, too. The three by No is no good. I think they're doing a great job with the pressure. Another three by No is no good. Hits off the front of the rim. Chris Jones able to poke it, and Skeens grabs.
Oscar Montgomery.
Scott mentioned this earlier. Coach McCrae really kind of cut his teeth. A lot of his philosophies on defense and offense is about Rick Pitino, where he was a manager on Rick Pitino's staff, and kind of those backstabs. Kind of smacking the ball from behind is really something that's kind of a foundational philosophy from Rick Pitino.
Yeah.
Just always playing. You're never out of the play. Even though the ball may pass you up, it doesn't mean you're out of the play.
Yeah, if you're still able to, wrap around and trying to get a tip, you never know what can happen. You can poke the ball loose, and then there you are able to get a, easy 2 points on their other end.
Montgomery getting a well-deserved break as he has played fantastic basketball.
I think he's tired. And I don't blame that young man for being tired. Yeah. He is laying it on the line out there on that basketball court.
Renee Griner says, "Let's go, GC."
Man,
No able to get the steal on the rebound or on the inbound.
And she's checking in to make sure on number one son here.
Oh my goodness! You talk about my mama now.
You got to make sure that he's doing. He's being good. He's doing good, Miss Renee. I tell you right now.
She taught me and raised me well.
I know.
Yeah, I tell you what, folks. I mean, you talk about being blessed. I've lived a blessed life, but it was mainly because I had a mama that loved me and made sure I was taken care of along the way. So love you, Mom.
Another three from Skeens.
That's a good look.
Rims out, but it was a great look.
Garrett County's bringing the pressure here as they're continuing to try to speed Casey County up, which they have done.
And they're doing a great job at it. Casey County with three.
Oh, my goodness.
That's Beeler for
Beeler's
three.
first points of the night.
There's always a Beeler in Casey County.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of them through the day.
Beeler.
Most of them can play basketball and golf. There's a lot of.
Ian didn't catch that reference.
No, he's too young. He's too young. Way too young.
I bet Pat took it. I bet Pat knew what we were talking about.
1:25 to go here in the second quarter. Ian, Garrett County trails 20-18.
Hey, how about our Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime show? We'll have head coach of the baseball team, T. Ellis, will join us here at halftime.
Caldwell's three kind of bounces off the rim. Stacy, though, able to grab the rebound. Loses it, controlled by Casey County. Casey County will try to slow things down here, kind of not getting a rush. Garrett County has done a great job of kind of trying to speed them up.
Garrett County has done a nice job and created turnovers like you see right there. It's just we haven't had enough opportunities to score. Like we just haven't put it in the bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Coach putting No back in the game, Cullen No. I mean, we've seen him shoot the three really well.
I've seen him make a lot of them.
Yeah. Maybe it's something in the nose. I don't know.
Hey, there you go.
Well, I tell you, I know both of their dads. I played basketball with both of their dads.
They like to pass the ball.
And they were not bashful. Let me tell you, especially Uncle Michael.
He doesn't have any assist records.
Skeens for three off the front of the basket.
Hey, I don't blame him. I mean, I told y'all, when I played basketball, I had a coach ask me why I was shooting so much. That's why I like to score.
That's right.
I've not necessarily figured out how I can score if I don't shoot it.
You win by putting the ball in the hoop.
Yeah.
We're going to have a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it here, Ian. So, Ian, let's talk about a little bit about stepping away from basketball here. This is your first opportunity to do something like this.
Yeah.
What's it been like for you? I mean, what do you think about it in the opportunities? A little faster than you thought, or is it about what you thought, or what's your thoughts on the game?
I'd say it's a little faster than what I thought. I think that, I kind of had some idea going into it, but, you kind of get hit with, just some like, you got to do this or you got to say this. And, sometimes you may not know what to say. And I've caught myself a couple times kind of stumbling over my words. Yeah. And I think that just kind of goes with it. But,
so I'll be honest with you. I'm a basketball guy. I love basketball. Mm-hmm. Football is the best. It's the best to call. It's just because you have a play and then you have 10, 15 seconds or a minute if Leon Collins is your OC. So one of those things. Which
I don't think he is.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Good riddance, man. Good riddance. Oh, boy.
Oh, Mr. Gresham, he's a big Kentucky football fan.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Caleb.
Tailgating fans. 22-18 is your score. 14 seconds ago. Garrett County trails by 4.
I love going up for the football games, tailgating. I mean, there's nothing
We're going to have a different schedule this year with the SEC being different.
Get in there, baby. And that's the end of the quarter. Garrett County goes to the halftime locker room, trailing 22-18. When we come back, we're going to have the head coach of the Garrett County Golden Lion baseball team in T. Ellis. I was going Teddy Thomas Ellis.
Wow.
As he'll be up here. He'll be up here to talk with Ian and Coach Gresham right after this break. This is Garrett County Golden Lion basketball here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
We're at halftime here at Garrard Middle School on Main Street Media TV on the Golden Line Sports Network in the BP Countryside Studio. The Irvin Group scoreboard has Casey County 22 and your Garrard County Golden Lions 18. We are happy to be joined by the head coach of the boys, of the baseball team here, Coach T. Ellis. Coach, appreciate you joining us here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
So, Coach, one of the things we had head coach Todd Montgomery of the softball program on at halftime of the girls' game. We talked about the facilities, and that's something we've been, a lot of talking about, a lot of excitement, a lot of anticipation. You working at the high school, every morning you can kind of see what's going on and just kind of what it's like being a head coach, knowing that new facilities are right here on the horizon.
Yes, it's very exciting. Any break I get in the day, I go to the window.
Oh yeah.
Try to see what's new, what's going up, and it's exciting for all our programs. They've seeing the football bleachers going up. That's exciting too. It's just a good time.
Yeah, a lot of excitement. I think it's just going to be, so good for all of our programs. One of the things, Coach, that we don't talk a lot about because we're so excited about the new facilities at the high school, but man, when the high school programs move to the high school and the middle school programs take over these programs, it could be the best middle school facilities in the state. Yes. And kind of what that means for middle school, the middle school athletic programs, and kind of what that means as a coach of the high school working with and aligning your program with the middle school.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We we try to leave it. We're going to try to leave it in good shape for our middle school programs, and we've done a lot of work to the field and our football field. It's one of the our current football field. It's one of the best in the state, in my opinion. Anyways, so we're getting our baseball field better and better every year, and that's important. You want your middle school to be left with something nice and something they can take pride in. So they'll take pride in their field when they get to the high school also.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Coach. Coach, what before kind of before we get into kind of a little quick preview of the season. It's we're excited about the move. We're so excited about having the new facilities. but, man, there's a lot of history on that baseball field, a lot of tradition. So, you are a former standout player for the Gold Lions, and now kind of being the head coach, there's a lot of history that Garrett County High School will be walking away from that has happened out there on that field.
Yeah, I tell a lot of people it's kind of bittersweet, because I played on it even in middle school through high school. So it's spent a lot of time and effort out there, and it's seen a lot of games. And so we need a new field where we're not kind of landlocked there.
Oh, yeah.
But it's hard to walk away from it also.
Oh, and I tell you, and I told Todd Montgomery this, and it's happening now. Garrett County's my home. I love Garrett County, and just thinking about kind of, all of the past players that have played on that field, and just all the time being spent out there watching games and just enjoying watching our kids play. So, we are blessed with the facilities, and we're so blessed to kind of have those memories and kind of have a legacy to kind of move on to. So, Coach, getting into this season, man, what a season this program had last year. Third time in school history that the Garrett County High School had advanced to the regional finals. Hosted at Mercer County High School. I was at the Cincinnati Reds game, and I told Jake, my son, I was like, we got to go home early because I am watching us play baseball. Yes. So kind of what it was like, kind of advancing to the regional championship game, kind of what that meant to the program.
It was a load of fun. That was the first group I've had 4 years here. So, and their success showed with the hard work they put in for 4 years. You see the growth from year to year, and that's the fun part, the preseason, seeing all the growth, and then that was kind of the reward at the
payoff,
end.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So, and also another thing I want to mention is the community support.
Oh, my goodness.
The Mercer County was packed with.
Oh, my goodness. There was nowhere to
Yes.
sit.
There was nowhere.
In Garrett County. Yeah, we were lined up on the sides, yeah.
And I'm 6 or 7 people deep.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a great environment, great night, great environment, great experience for Garrett County. Coming up short, yes. But man, what a memory there for Garrett County. Kind of get us through kind of what to expect this year on the diamond here in Garrett County.
We return 7 starters, so we have some of the guys that left. We have some big shoes to fill, but we have a solid foundation for this year. A lot of returners back and experience, so we need some guys to step up on the mound. But we've been practicing. We start working out. We've been working out since the week after Labor Day in September. So they put in a lot of hard work, so hopefully we can pick up where we left off.
Yeah, and we talked about this again with Todd Montgomery at halftime of the girls' game on the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime show. The dedication and commitment from our coaches. It's a full year, it's an all-year job. There's not a lot of breaks in the dedication and commitment that our coaches have to do to invest and ensure that we're having so much success. And T, you exemplify that. You've done so much work on the baseball field, making sure the facility looks good. You're constantly working with the kids off the, kind of off the field and the kind of the off-season and preparation. So, man, we appreciate all the dedication and commitment you have for the program.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, we want to put a good product out there and want the boys to have fun, and we want to provide the opportunity for the boys when if they're not playing another sport in the fall, in the winter. So if they want to work, we'll be there.
Good deal, Coach. Appreciate you.
Wish
you good luck this season, Coach.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
We'll see you
thank
soon.
you, buddy.
Yep.
So, folks, we are about 8 seconds here on the Overland Group scoreboard from getting started here in third quarter action. Again, the Overland Group scoreboard has Casey County 22, your Garrett County Golden Lions 18 here on the precipice of getting started in second half. As I've kind of got the mic, wanted to kind of give a big shout out to all of our board members. January was Board of Education Recognition Month. We are blessed with 5 phenomenal board members that love students, love education. We are so appreciative of everything they do. We appreciate Dr. Jerry Browning, Dr. Connie Lamb, Ethan Smith, Mary Davis, and Coach Ken Hurt. Oh, there's our first docu bit.
And one.
Let's go. Man, what a way to start this second half.
It's a great way to start it. You know, Garrett County coming into the half down 4. You know, that's what you love to see if you're Coach McCray and the Golden Lions.
Yeah. So, Coach Bolin, we about decided, man, you were not on the air for 9 seconds and something good happened.
Well, hey, listen, I know, man.
Ian was about to slide over and take it.
Well, it doesn't take much, Ian.
I mean, you missed Ian's first and one call.
Yes, is that what happened?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
actually talking to Coach. I was giving him some pointers.
Yeah. About second base.
I told him
how to play second base.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He had a strong arm, man.
I did. I told him, I said, if you need a really slow dude, look, I was a shortstop with a second baseman arm. That was my case. That's a block. He fell backwards. He was planted, but it's so hard to call a charge when they're falling back, you know. And a coach will argue he does have position or legal guarding position, but when you go up to hit them, you know, and they're already falling,
it sure makes you call a block.
Yeah, it does. Like I said, he was probably set.
I think he was set.
He was probably set, but you know, he didn't even get touched until he was probably already falling back. It's a tough call. I think.
And as a basketball player, you know, you kind of, I guess we do that because, you know, you kind of want to brace the
no doubt,
because, you know, it's going to hurt, so you kind of want to fall back and, you know, take as less of a hit as you can.
No doubt, it's a hard call. Block charge is hard anyway, but when you get it like that, it really makes it tough. Colin No back into the ball games. I guess he started this half, didn't he?
Yes.
For Oscar Montgomery, as he's gotten taped up, he's getting ready to go back in the game. As that's going to be a pass. Out of bounds, it'll be back over to Casey County.
Hey, big shout out, First Southern Community Spotlight out to Ashley Bolin. Ashley leads a grant that we have at Garrett County High School to kind of embed apprenticeships into certain professions. And next week, folks, we are starting a student teacher apprenticeship.
That's fantastic.
Worker. So we have 3 kids that have been accepted into this teacher apprenticeship program that's going to be released half a day and go work at the middle school and elementary schools to help provide support for students.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Great. Yeah.
Also, so we are so excited.
I like that. Yep.
Also, a shout out to Ashley and Cheyenne Shuey as they lead our high school cheer team.
They do a great job.
And they do a great job there, as that is going to be Randolph with a 2-point basket to extend this Casey County lead, 24-21.
You know, we talk so much about these coaches, how dedication and committed they are. Cheer coaches, I mean, the season is the fall and the winter sports season.
Yeah.
So, man, it's such a long season.
Caldwell, too strong as Grubbs into the ball game, seeing his first action tonight. Let me tell you something. Grubbs hadn't played much yet because I think he's still recovering from an illness, but he is another one. If you look at his body, I mean, he's long, he's lanky, he jumps really well, he runs really well. He's another one that's got potential to be a big-time impact player. Caldwell drawing the assignment on Willoughby. Without Garrett County has really caused Casey County lots of trouble with this sticky man-to-man defense. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll be back to the Golden Lions.
Hey, how about the Garrett County Marching Band heading to Nationals this year? So we'll be the Godfather, Dr. Chris Vance, will be in his Hawaiian shirt, surfboard, swim shorts in Indianapolis.
And he's going to have that. I want to make sure. It's a good basket by Colin No as he works his way into the Pines and able to score. So here comes Garrett County with that pressure again, as that's going to be a jump ball between Grubbs and Caldwell, able to get their hands on it there and cause a jump ball with Carson Beeler. 24-23. I think, Vance is going to have to wear that white sunscreen on his nose like everywhere he goes. Yes. I think that's just kind of his thing.
I love it.
We should go Hawaiian next year at a football game.
Oh, let's go. Hey, I'm a Hawaiian shirt guy. I like a good Hawaiian shirt.
I am not, but Ian will wear it for me.
I've got about 9 or 10.
I got at least 2 or 3.
2-3 zone here by the Rebels. As Garrett County attacking it, trying to backside there is Caldwell as he attacks it from the backside. Nice job there. Swing the basketball, attack it from the backside. Ian, it's much easier to attack a zone from behind or from the backside because you can already see those holes.
Yeah, it's a good way to get some backdoor cuts, in a zone like that. You kind of You don't want to get too deep because you get too deep and the middle's clogged up. But you get to the right spots, it's definitely effective.
Grubbs into the lane for 2. Caldwell's able to keep the ball
what a
alive.
fight by Caldwell.
Skeens down and no
Look
good.
at that. Let's
but
go.
There's Grubbs. I'm telling you, Grubbs has got he's just got an uncanny ability. He and Sam Montgomery just to get their hands on a lot of balls and cause plays to be extended. Defensively, slide over there is going to be Colin Montgomery and Grubbs. See who the foul is on. It's actually going to be on Colin Montgomery. Shoot, Colin, no. I'm telling you, Colin Montgomery's a golfer. Come on, I got to get that out.
And you play golf?
Actually, before I came up here, I was in my backyard swinging.
So where you see, here's the thing I like about Colin Montgomery. First free throw is no good. Colin Montgomery has the same personal trainer that I do. We have the same physique.
You kind of have the same diet.
We got the same physique. He's a
exercise regimen.
He's a really big Little Debbie guy.
Wow.
Big on sweets late at night.
Little Debbie.
So that's the only thing he's got going for him. Second free throw is no good as Slade Skeens fights for the rebound, picked up by Jaden O. Here they come. Full speed ahead is Jaden O as he's going to get down the lane. He's going to be fouled going up as that is going to be Noah Pennington. Jason Diane Bisher says, let's go, GC.
Let's go.
As they've got a nephew playing. He's out here. As a matter of fact, Diane, my mom was over there talking to your sister as your sister is sitting over there between her lovely daughter and son-in-law as first free throw is up.
That's the he was a teacher at Camp Dick.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
okay,
right.
okay.
Both of them were.
Okay.
Both of them were. Jason and Diane, they were great third-grade teachers for a long, long time.
Yeah, they served the district so well. We appreciate everything that they've done over the years. Hey, we talked about Little Debbie's. What's your favorite Little Debbie?
Oh,
tenderloin right now. I'm still smelling those tenderloins.
Well,
They're cooking out in the parking lot.
Somebody go get J.J. Edwards.
I thought you were saying there's a tenderloin Little Debbie. I'm like, man, I've not tried that, but I'm in.
Right, man.
I'm in.
Man,
I would
those
say
things
fudge round.
smell so
Fudge
good.
round.
Fudge round.
Oh, I'm a fudge round guy.
I'm just going to say yes. All of them. 3.
Wow.
Left-handed 3 by number 3, Ethan Hatter.
That's his first points of the night.
Something about lefties, Ian. They just
You like
seem to
left-handed
shoot
shooters,
it
don't you?
better. They just seem to shoot it better.
Look
Hunter
at that
Caldwell.
take. Let's
go.
go.
A really good answer.
It's a nice move.
Coach McCray is urging his boys to come up as he's wanting to continue to bring that pressure. As that's a
nice
scoop
move
by Randolph as Casey County is trying to apply a little pressure. Sometimes pressing teams don't like to be pressed.
It's a fast-paced game right now. It's kind of just going bucket for bucket.
DOE3.
As Jaden O hits one, dials one up from deep.
Hey, 8 points in the third quarter here for Jaden O. 15 points on the night.
Oh, that's going to be a turnover. Stacy off to No. And it's going to be
Call it, Ian.
Doc, you bit.
Oh, let's go.
Yes.
And one by Jaden O.
I love it.
Wow, this game's really picked up after kind of a slow first half, gentlemen.
Well, we talked about Little Debbie's, and you see what happens.
Free throw up, and it is good.
The game has really picked up pace.
Yeah, really. And I think that's what Coach McCray's really wanting to do here.
Absolutely.
Look at it. Oh,
wow.
my goodness.
Garrett County has stretched this lead out 35-29. As that's going to be the 4th foul in Garrett County in this half. And with that, it's going to be a 30-second timeout as one of our fantastic board members, Miss Mary Davis, chimes in and says, let's go, Garrett County, go Lions. So I tell you what, man, her son, which is, one of our magistrates, he could really play the game of basketball.
Yeah.
As Chris Davis says, he ended up going down to Union and playing basketball as well. But phenomenal basketball player. She has seen a lot of basketball, a lot of Garrett County sports in her day.
Yeah, well, Ian talked about this earlier about Garrett County. There's some names, last names that are synonymous with Garrett County, and man, that Davis name is right up there as well. So, man, I tell you, love Mary Davis, love all the support that she's provided over the years. And we talked about a shout out at the beginning of this third quarter about board member recognition and how blessed we are with having such a great board of education that knows education, that loves students, cares about students, the welfare of the school system.
Garrett County now is going to continue to press as they lead 35-29, 3:45 to go here in the second quarter. Casey County, you can tell in that timeout's going to try to attack it with the diagonals as Garrett County continues to bring the press regardless of where the basketball is, but that's a needed bucket by Casey County's Bryson Wesley.
Yeah, 6 points on the night.
5'8" sophomore. They're going to come in with a 2-2-1 press, and this press is mainly to slow them down, Ian. They're just trying to control the pace. Grubbs fires from long range, no good. Ball batted around, controlled by Randolph.
And Garrett's pressing even on the missed shot.
Here comes Casey County trailing by 4. Caldwell drawing the assignment on Willoughby. That'll be a foul on Caldwell.
Hey, so Jaden O has 11 points in the third quarter.
Wow. Does he really?
He has come out, and, man, he is taking control of this game for the goal lines in the third quarter. 18 points on the night.
You like to see that. I mean, you want to see your player, kind of play with confidence.
Yes.
I think seeing the ball goes through the hoop, that's only going to, make the rim look even bigger for him.
That's right. And you can, and as a former basketball player, when you hit a couple shots, that rim widens.
Yeah, it gets bigger.
Yeah, no doubt.
Sam Montgomery back into the game for the Golden Lions. He was getting taped up over there. He had a little bit of a gimpy ankle. I think he may have came down wrong or something, but 35-32 is your score.
Willoughby came out with 6 points in the first quarter for Casey County, and that's his first point since the first quarter. So he had 7 points overall for Casey County.
3 minutes to go on the nose, 35-32, as Jaden O goes to the line. We're trying to extend the lead here for the Golden Lions. First free throw is up, and it is good. As it hit a lot of the rim there, going around through there, which those count just the same, don't they, Ian?
Yeah, they do.
As long as they go down in the end, the second free throw is good as well.
20th point of the night.
Back to a 5-point lead for Garrett County over Casey County. That's going to be a nice job handling the pressure off to Ethan Hatter.
If I'm not mistaken, I think No had about 29 in the loss against Danville.
Wow.
Did he?
So I think he's close to where he's at, and we're just getting towards the end of the third.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's got to you've got to make yourself a threat, and that's what he does, which means people have to step out and guard. And if they step out and guard, it means everybody else is going to be open.
Yeah.
So you got to be a threat. Get in there. As that that three-pointer is no good. Stacy and Montgomery go for the rebound. You can still see a little bit on Montgomery. He's just a little gimpy, running up down that floor. 37-36 is your score. 2:12 to go.
And that's Randolph's 15th point for Casey County.
He's a nice player.
Yeah, he really is. Strong player, skilled.
No. It's a nice job looking down low. Just kind of threw the fastball. Montgomery's expecting the knuckler as he throws that right into the cheerleaders. 37-36. Garrett County now coming out of that 1-2-2, going into a man-to-man 55 press as Casey's able to beat it long. And contested layup. No good. Coach Carmen wanting the foul.
Skeens corner.
Skeens. It could have been a dagger right there, man. As Willoughby comes out of there and slows the pace.
I tell you what, both these teams playing hard.
They are.
Willoughby going to fire for the lead for Casey County. Ball's going to be batted out, controlled by Randolph, firing it again, and there comes Montgomery. Even on a bad ankle, that kid gets rebounds. It's going to be actually, that's a walk.
Goodness gracious.
That's actually a walk. So when you get a chance to call steps there, because he really didn't have a chance to have his spot. 37-36 is your score. Casey County basketball. Into backcourt is going to be Randolph as he's going to be guarded closely by Grubbs. As he's going to be hit in the back. It looks like that's going to be on Stacy as Coach McCray is pleading with him, stay on the ground, stay on the ground. Meaning don't try to block every shot. Right, Ian?
Yeah, I think, being at UK now, I'll kind of get more into the Kentucky basketball games. And I think the thing about them is they love to jump too.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just me catching it or what, but I think they love jump at pump fakes. And
well, sometimes there's a lot to be said about just being solid.
Yeah.
Be solid on the defensive end.
Well, that's
right?
what this Kentucky team is. There's nothing solid defensively about it. And Ian, do not get me started about that guy standing on our sideline.
37-all is your score with 1:10 to go.
I'll say one thing about him. He's getting paid.
You
That's
talking
all
about?
I'm going to say.
You talking about Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
Talking about Hall of Famer coach?
Yeah. There you go.
I'll be talking about my Hall of Fame coach.
He is your coach back there.
I think you and my dad would get along in that
I told you. I told you earlier. I don't agree. I don't disagree with anything the mayor of Garrett County says. He's a smart guy.
Jones up off the bench as he's going to replace Montgomery. Montgomery just doesn't seems like that ankle's bothering him, which is unfortunate because he was everywhere.
Man, everywhere in the first half, no doubt about that. Ian, I ran a U-Haul and move a person out of Lexington if I had the opportunity to do that. I mean, I do it by myself. I mean, I just say I don't care how long it takes, I'll do it.
Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be into Garrett County. Jeremy Preston says, where's the cylinder foul when you need it? That's
there you
exactly
go.
right. Ball is shot by
strong rebound.
Oh,
my goodness.
Stacy goes up with two hands.
Let's go.
And brings it down. Is able to score for
That's
the goal
his first
lines.
2 points of the night.
But, it's ironic, but he's played a really good basketball game. Even
He's
though
an all-around player.
Scoring. Casey County has come back quickly as that is going to be Bryson Wesley.
That's his 8th point of the night. Nice little play for Casey County.
25 seconds to go. 39-all is your score.
Ian, have you ever ate at the Bread of Life?
What is
down
it?
in Casey County, the Bread of Life?
I haven't.
Oh,
Dude,
you need to try it,
out. It's really, really good.
I'm going to tell you what's good down there.
Everything.
There you go.
Everything.
I guess we'll be down there this
You
fall.
just go down there,
Oh, yeah.
close your eyes, and take your finger and say, I want that.
There you go. It's a buffet.
Yeah, I want
they,
that.
They got like 2 buffets.
Actually, bring me 2 of that, whatever that is.
And I tell you, folks, if you've not had the breakfast is unbelievable.
Really,
Chocolate
really
gravy
good.
on the buffet.
I'm starving.
10 seconds to go. You quit talking about
break
food.
my guy Tenderloin.
8 seconds to go. No working out top. Off to Stacy. Stacy makes the strong move, gets up, coughing it up, and will it be from way downtown? Draws nothing but net. And that takes us to the 4th quarter, where the Garrett County Golden Lions are all tied up with the Rebels of Casey County. This is Garrett County Golden Lion basketball here on the Main Street Media TV.
Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know. Generations of serving our community, immunizations, prescriptions, and so much more. Sutton Pharmacy, friendly service from people you know.
What makes Whitaker Bank uniquely Kentucky?
We're here to provide you friendly expert service on a wide range of products.
We're your neighbors, committed to investing in our community.
Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
And welcome back, folks. Fourth quarter action. And what's Garrett County have to do here to pull out this victory in this final 8th minute stanza?
I think they've done a great job in kind of just being strong. You talk about Montgomery for Garrett County, Skeens and, Stacy here there in the 3rd, just being strong, with the ball, grabbing rebounds. I think if they continue to do that, I like their chances when it gets down to the, 2 minute, 1 minute mark.
I just like how they've turned up the pressure. They've sped the game up. A lot like the Garrett County girls. Sometimes when you have to get you a bucket, sometimes speeding that game up makes a well of a difference.
Yeah.
Casey County working against this man-to-man defense. As off the side of the backboard is Wesley. You know what? We've seen that twice tonight. You may go all season and never see a team throw it and hit the back of the backboard, and we've seen it twice tonight.
No doubt.
That's pretty wild. 39-all as we'll be set to trigger this one in for the Rebels. Working against Jaden O. 1 versus 2 on the numbers there. As here comes Trey Grubbs. as Groves gets down the lane quickly.
What a catch!
Off to Jones. Jones not able to finish, but great pass,
goodness.
great catch.
It was a nice pass. It was an even better catch.
Yes.
To have that quick of hands and just be ready for the ball.
Jones going to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is up. Rattles around and pops out. No good. Garrett County Golden Lions trying to finish this one off here. The Lady Lions were unable to do it there in the fourth quarter as they lost 64-60 to the Lady Rebels. Second free throw is good. Garrett County back. Possession of the lead, 40-39, 7:37 to go here in the fourth quarter. That's going to be 5 seconds.
Oh, man, defensive pressure.
As that is a defensive turnover, as none of the wide receivers could get open. The quarterback had to take a sack, as it is Garrett County basketball. That was my Super Bowl reference. That's all I got in football, and that'll be a full timeout, as that's all they have left. 7:37 to go. 40-39 is your score. When we come back, it'll be more Garrett County Golden Lion basketball here on Golden Lion Sports Network.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Buy local, eat well at Mark's Berry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop, to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
In the fourth quarter, as nice up and under is going to be Rudolph, and here comes Garrett County. They've got numbers. Off to Grubbs, not able to finish.
You know, we were talking about Grubbs earlier defensively. I think offensive, though, he's really good at, just being able to be quick and make a quick move.
Well, he puts pressure on them, you know. When you're really fast, like you're talking about with the basketball, you put pressure on them. Yeah. That's hard to guard.
Because I've seen him last year. He may get the ball and he's just so quick to make a move. And I think part of it is kind of just being more under control. But I think when he's a really good offensive player.
First free throw is up and not good, as Hunter Caldwell comes back into the basketball game for the Golden Lions, as Grubbs looking to extend this Garrett County lead, and he does. 41-39 is your score. Garrett County coming with that pressure. that patented Casey McCray pressure as they're going to look to throw it long to Randolph as Willoughby comes up with it, is able to score. It's now Casey County applying the pressure as here comes Grubbs to the goal, no good. But we're going to have a foul. It's going to go the other way. That'll be Garrett County's first foul of the quarter, 2 on Casey County. 6:20 in, the new rule this year where you wipe the fouls after every quarter and you shoot 2 free throws after 5 fouls per quarter. What do you think about that?
You know, I actually forgot about that until you had said it. I don't know. I'm not sure how big of a difference it makes. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it makes a huge difference.
Well, I'll tell you where it makes a difference is free throw is up and good, or excuse me, free throw jump shot is up and good. 43-41 is your score. Where it makes a difference is you don't get a lot of teams in bonuses early in the first half, and you go all the way through the second or fourth quarter shooting bonuses, and so are 2 free throws. So it does clean that up. I like that part of it, but it is a little bit different. Thank you, my friend. As Garrett County trails now 43-41 as Stacy is pounding it up top, trying to get the offense set. Off to Grubbs, back off to Stacy. Up to Grubbs. Stacy,
did you not get me
knock one down. As Skeens cleans house with a rebound and a putback. Huge bucket.
Skeens has been a big impact, coming back from injury. You'd love to see him, still playing with the toughness that he kind of left off with.
Yeah, we've got to get Skeens back involved in this offense. He made a huge impact there in the first half. 43 all, 5:15 to go here in this quarter, in this contest, really. As Caldwell picking up the Casey County offensive player, and Randolph hits a heck of a contested shot.
That's good defense by Noah. It's just
a good shot. Yeah, good defense, better shot. Sometimes, good offense will beat good defense. So that one was a great example of that. That's going to be a charging foul on Caldwell. That's one of the bangers. They're just hard. I mean, those are just so hard. Yeah. I mean, realistically, if you slow that down, you could make an argument for both, you know? It's such a hard.
I think as a defender, you're still moving, trying to
get
set.
No, you're exactly right. So then it goes down to breakdown. Is it legal guarding position or not?
Yeah.
And you have to like a millisecond to make that decision.
Yeah.
So it's just so hard either way you go. Kick out is going to be to Beeler. Beeler back to Randolph, working on No.
Casey kind of had a guy wide open right there at the block. I don't think they had maybe seen him.
No knocks the basketball away as Skeens picks up the loose ball. As he's going to pull from the free throw line, hits a lot of the rim, but does not go in. And here comes Casey County. Great pass, a time by Rudolph, as they're going to get a timeout, and this will be a full timeout. We'll take one, too. 47-43 is your score.
Hey, I'm
Casey
Michael
County
Wade.
with a 4-point
I'm a
lead,
lender at
4:17
First
to
Southern
go in the
National
fourth
Bank
quarter.
in Lancaster.
This is Garrett County
excited
Golden
to
Lion
serve
basketball
the
here
Garrett County
on
community.
Main Street
Bob
Media
Allen is a
TV.
proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Welcome to the Digital Radio Nation, WMSM.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Danville.
Welcome back here at Garrett County Middle School. Garrett County brings the ball in. Jaden O brings the ball just cross court. guarded by number 3 from Casey County. He gives the ball to Sam Montgomery, who's had a great game defensively. Gives it back to No kind of drives, gets the ball smacked out of his hand, and we'll stay here with Garrett County.
Good to see Montgomery back into the basketball game, Ian. Looks like
his ankle
may got taped up again.
Nice inbound pass there to Grubbs.
Big basket for the Golden Lions.
There it is. Steal by Grubbs. Throws it up to Montgomery. Ooh. Block. Ooh.
Again, there's another one of those bangers.
Yeah, that's one that you could argue either way.
And like I said, you could take that call, those last 2 calls, and you could slow it down millisecond, and you could literally make an argument for either one. That's why that's how it's so hard.
And if you're the offensive coach in that possession, you're happy.
Oh yeah.
But if you're the defensive coach, you're maybe screaming at the ref in that position.
It's just it's a hard call.
Yeah.
Good call by basketball official Carney, as that will be the 5th foul.
It'll put Garrett County in the bonus down 2. Hopefully, No can make these free throws and tie it up here at 47 with 3.5 left to go. This is the first one. The second one is up, is good.
Tell you what, when you have Grubbs and Montgomery in the game, you're pretty long.
Yeah.
I mean, you're really long.
You're physical too. They both bring physicality to the team, and you need that right now. This is kind of a gritty game, as you see Skeens right there with the steal and the easy layup. Put Garrett County up 1. That was big.
That was really big. It's another, like I said, that's a foul, 100% foul.
Mm-hmm.
However, that's just high basketball IQ by that offensive player.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So he's taking it full speed. The defender's guarding him, and he doesn't really exactly initiate all of it, but he just kind of gets in his way. That's just a really high basketball IQ play by Randolph.
There's a block there by Montgomery.
Oscar Montgomery. That's going to be a foul in Garrett County.
I'll tell you what, these headsets make a big difference.
Make a big difference, don't they?
Yeah.
Could you tell how quickly I ate that tenderloin while you were talking?
I tell you what, that was really impressive.
Wasn't it really good?
I'm still eating on mine. I've still got it.
Whatever y'all don't eat, just let me have. I'll get it. Zach Doan checks in, says, "Let's go GC." Speaking of being able to guard somebody, that's going to be a block. Good call. Here's what I'll tell you about Zach. Zach was a gamer. Like we used to, I used to get so mad. I used to get so mad at Zach when he practiced because he would just kind of, at times he would pick and choose and go through the motions. And I would tell Coach Gilbert, I said, Zach's just not doing this, he's not doing that. And he said, Coach, just wait. And, man, when the lights came on and it was game time, buddy, he was a gamer.
That's exactly how I just felt eating that tenderloin.
I was all up in that tenderloin and ate every bit of it. It was so good. I couldn't get Ian to talk enough. Free throw is up and good. All tied up here at 48, 2:44 to go.
We're in for a good one here.
Yes, sir. Bring us home, Ian.
Second free throw is up, and it rattles in for Casey County. They'll put them up 1.
A lot of energy in the gym. Right
it is. It's definitely picked up since the middle of the third quarter. Garrett County kind of went on that run and kind of had the gym behind them, which is great to see. As a community, you want your fans, just picking the boys up, and I think ever since then it's kind of picked up in here. No with the ball at the top of the key, gives it over to Montgomery. Stacy now with the ball, trying to make something happen. Grubbs at the top of the key.
Grubbs
didn't
not
really
looking
look to shoot
score.
it. Yeah, he didn't look to shoot it right there.
Can he pull it out and get a set here? We need an offensive set, get a bucket, get a shot.
And, I was unaware that McCray was a part of Patino's staff. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. He was one of the student managers for a long time.
Really?
We didn't hold it against him. They still hired him. 1:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ian. Garrett County being very patient here, down one. As I said, that's going to be a timeout, 30-second timeout. Checking in is our man Willie Hoskins. He loves him some 12th region basketball. As the sweet voice of Shelby Hopkins says each team has one timeout remaining. Ian, Garrett County being very patient there. I'm cool with it. I like it. Here's the deal: is you want to see them. You want to see them though still be aggressive. Yeah. You can be patient, but when that ball swings and it gets to the second, third side,
if you have a lane, take it.
You have that lane, you still got to take it. That's right.
Still take it. You got just over a minute and a half here. You're down by one. Get the ball moving. Make the defenders move. See if you can get a defensive breakdown. And you can. If you wait patient enough, if you're patient enough, you can get a defensive breakdown. But when it comes, you got to take advantage of it. Ball inbounded here to No. Into the backcourt. No kind of gets past his defender, makes a cross-court pass to Stacy. Stacy gives it to Grubbs.
Walk. Good call.
Grubbs call for steps. Stacy had a corner three right there. He kind of looked to give it up to Grubbs.
I'm telling you, and these kids didn't play. A lot of these kids didn't play a lot last year, so they're still gaining that valuable experience in this particular type of scenario.
There's definitely some, like you said, some of the players out there that didn't see the varsity floor last year, and now they're getting major minutes in close games like this.
Right. Not only did they not see the floor, they didn't see it in big time contest. 3-point lead here by Casey County.
Hey, that was a drive with attention to get to the free throw line right there.
Oh, no doubt.
I mean, Jaden kind of put that ball on his hip and really made a strong move to kind of get to the free throw line.
First free throw is up and good. How many points is...
Ian, I was eating the tenderloin, buddy. So
hold on, Ian. He's got to move the tenderloin grease off of here. Let me see. It kind of smeared his numbers.
That's okay.
Garrett County comes up with a loose ball. No, back to the rim.
He'll go back to the free throw line for two more.
What a fun basketball game.
What a fun basket. It's been a fun night of basketball.
It really has.
It's been a fun night of basketball. No to the line now. You tie the basketball game in.
There's the first one. Just under a minute left to go in the contest. 51-50, Casey County.
Guys be thinking about our Garrett County Health Department player of the game.
I want to 100% vote for Ian's pick. Whatever he comes up with.
I figured you would have said the tenderloin.
Hold on, let me tell you right now, if you don't take a bite of your tenderloin, I'm going to reach over here and grab me a big bite of it, big boy. That thing is sitting, I've got my eyes on your tenderloin. It's just sitting right there. I'm going to give me a big bite of that sandwich.
All tied up here. Just under 50 seconds to go. Casey County.
Oh, man.
We'll get the bucket and we'll go to the free throw line. For a chance for a three-point play.
That kid can play.
He can. He's had a great game.
He had a real nice hesitation move, get the defender there to rise up just a little bit, enough to get by. That kid can play. 47 seconds to go. 53, 51, 54, 51 now. It's going to be a...
If you're Garrett County here, even though you're down with limited time, you don't want to get in a rush. You want to wait for a good shot. Maybe, like you said, get a defensive breakdown and maybe, get to the rim. You don't need a three.
No, we didn't have a timeout there. They just had referee said something to the table. He was wanted some type of clarification. Yeah, so he was just wanting to make sure they had some type of clarification. So it's going to be basketball, Garrett County, trailing 54-51, 47 seconds to go, Ian. Seems like this was kind of the same scenario we had in the last ball game.
Yeah. And the girls, like you said, they weren't able to pull away, but it was still a high environment game, and it was a good game.
Good game.
Zach Stacy with the ball at the top.
Casey went to man-to-man.
No, with the ball, just a screen from Montgomery. Kind of waiting to make a move on his man. Gets a three. No good. The ball goes out. Looks like it'll go Casey County's way. With just about 22 seconds left on the clock. Garrett County down by 3. That would have been a big shot if he made it.
Big shot. 22 seconds to go. Ian. Is he wanting a timeout or not? Or is he just wanting to talk to the official? So that's going to be a timeout. As be a full time. We'll keep it here. As just for a second. This is game reset. Garrett County trails 54-51. 22 seconds to go. As Donley Barnes says, Ian's done a really good job tonight. Enjoyed listening. Bright future for Ian. No joke. Absolutely. Hey, Trish Elmore says, what Caleb Gresham, he'll eat that tenderloin for sure. Says you got to watch Caleb Gresham. He'll eat your tenderloin sandwich. I know, Trish. I know.
There's one sitting right beside me that's half eaten.
Well, listen, it's our trick, see, Trish. We're trying to get Ian to talk.
They're making me talk.
And then we're going to eat his sandwich.
I mean, there's only one thing better than one tenderloin.
Well, you know you hit the big time when you can call a game and eat a tenderloin.
That's right.
Like Hot Rod Scott Bowling.
I don't know what I call it. I don't know. I hit big time. I would say I hit starvation is what I hit. Listen, I didn't get this figure by just sitting there and passing on tenderloins.
That's a lot of intentional effort.
That's a lot of intentional effort that goes into it. Talking about great guys, Ian. What about your grandfather, Charles?
Oh man, he came by the house today.
Did he really? He's one of my favorite folks, man. What an unbelievably great guy.
He's a great guy. He's definitely been a mentor for me in many ways.
He's ready for the pitchers and catchers to report for the Los Angeles Dodgers, right?
Yeah. I'm sure he's happy with that Ohtani.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Wherever they got the money
I thought
to get
about him. Garrett County gets a
County
turnover.
Is
he going to get a turnover? It's going to stay with Casey County, but he's going to have a foul.
Yeah.
That's a good call. That's going to be a foul. As there's a Casey County fan that does not like that.
I'm not happy. That's his fifth.
That's his fifth foul.
17 seconds left.
So, Ian, game reset here, 54-51, 17 seconds to go. Still plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
Trey Grubbs to the line. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think if he makes both of them right here, you still don't want to foul. See if they'll give you something easy. And then as he makes the first.
I don't understand why Grubbs doesn't shoot at the jumper much. I mean, that release right there.
It looks good.
It's really
nice.
good.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's really good. I'm telling you, he's got potential to be unbelievably great player.
Nothing
but net.
Garrett County down 1.
17 seconds to go.
Ball's
going to be inbounded quickly to number 4, Noah Pennington. The senior, he'll go to the line shooting 2. His team leading 54-53. So, guys, let's do this real quick. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do we classify this tenderloin sandwich? I'm going to go with an 11.
What
do you think, Caleb? So, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate the tenderloin?
11.
It was really, really good. First free throw was up and good.
Hey, Jansen Hurt cooked those.
Well, I'll tell you what.
The grill.
They were good.
Big kudos to Jansen Hurt. As that was outstanding. I hope they go to nationals more. Second free throw is no good.
Garrett County has time.
Ooh. No good, and it's going to be a rebound. It's going to be a rebound, and
did Garrett County have a timeout?
No, I don't know. They're going to say that it was over the back. Probably a good call there on Trey Grubbs. Garrett County had a look there.
Yeah.
And Skeens made a really nice play.
Nice move, yeah.
Really nice move to get down there. Had a look at the bucket. This is going to send freshman Willoughby to the line. Owen Willoughby. Up 2. His team 55-53.
This is the
throw
first
is no good. I'm going to have to throw a flag on this thing. It says this kid's 6'4", 150 pounds. If he's 150 pounds, surely he looks more filled out. Does he look more filled out than that? He looks a lot more muscular than 150 pounds.
Garrett County down by 3 after he makes the second.
Timeout here. It's going to be a full. We'll keep it here. Garrett County down 56-53. 6.4 seconds to go, Ian. I want you to go ahead and talk and let me take a bite of your sandwich.
Go ahead.
All right, guys. What does Casey County do here? Do they foul?
I foul.
Yeah. I mean, we saw this the other night with Kentucky and Florida.
That's right. Well, if the great Cal Perry does not foul, then why would we foul, right? However, I do think you foul. Now, with that being said, I do think there's kind of an art to fouling at this particular time, right? I mean, you want to make sure you want them – you don't foul immediately. So 6 seconds to go. You want them to put them in some type of speed dribble, some type of deal to to knock off 3 or 4 seconds if possible, and then foul type of deal. So there is a little bit of art to it, as opposed, because if you foul immediately, then you put them to the line, and it's kind of weird. But
I think as far as Garrett County goes, I think you need a 3 here.
And and I'm sure Coach McCray is talking about that. Now here's the bad thing for Coach McCray: if they do foul, he's just used his last time out.
Yeah.
So he's having to cover a lot of things there in that short time. As you can see, Casey County is going to come out and press, but they're going to press with the intention of slowing the ball down. This is where you just tell them, keep it in front of you, right?
Ball inbounded to Grubbs. He gets a hold of it.
Shoot it.
And he doesn't put up a shot.
Yeah, that's your ball game.
Grubbs kind of got the ball on the inbound. He just didn't, he couldn't put up a shot as he had, multiple Casey County defenders around him. And
56-53, Ian, as 2 good basketball games.
It was good. Both of them were good.
2 good basketball games. Really enjoyed both basketball games. Unfortunately, the Lady Lions and Golden Lions didn't come out on the right side. But let's talk about our players of the game, Ian, who are our player of the game.
I think when you look at Garrett County and you look at how hard he played, and you look at the stat sheet as well. I think Jaden O deserves it all around. I think he had however many points, and he played hard. He defends, he scores the ball, and he just kind of makes the team all around better.
Well, he had 20 points up until Mr. Gresham started eating his tenderloin.
Yeah,
so
once he got a hold of that, who knows?
Who knows how many it came down completely. But man, let me tell you something. You did a phenomenal job.
Thank you.
We're thankful that you came up here tonight. You did such a good job. We're going to definitely have you back.
Thank you.
Anytime you'd like to join us. But thank you, man, for coming and hanging out with us.
I appreciate
it. I'm proud of you, buddy.
I'm proud of you. I'm going to be more proud of you if I get a bite of that tenderloin sandwich.
You want the rest?
No. So for Jeff Jacobs, Caleb Gresham, Ian Alcorn, this is Scott Boland. Until next time, God bless America, and let's go Garrett County.